Hi students, this is the final video and it's optional for additions to your digital writing portfolio. I'll show you how to add a Creative Commons license, how to put in the optional dedication and about the author pages, and also how to add additional images if you have time. Remember, the most important thing is to revise and proofread all of your writing and to make sure that your reflections are thorough and specific. Okay, but if you have a little time, let's add some optional stuff to make this portfolio especially unique and interesting. Let me share my screen and find my site. So you should also be on your site. Make sure that's what you're seeing. Yep. Okay, so for a Creative Commons license, make a new tab and just type in Creative Commons. And then it should come up, be the first thing that comes up. And then press share your work. So what we're doing is we're licensing your work. Choose a license, so just press get started. And answer the questions here. So allow adaptations of your work to be shared. Well, that's up to you. I say yes. Allow commercial uses of your work. I say no, I don't want anyone to make money off my work. Then it says help others attribute you. This part is optional, but filling it out will add machine readable metadata to the suggested HTML. I like this. So I'll put the title of my work is called My Writing Life. You put the title of your portfolio. And then say only your first name, or you can make up a company name for the attribute work to name. This is how people would give you credit. So I call mine Room 402 Productions. You can make up a company name or put only your first name. And that's all you have to do. If you could embed HTML, you would copy this code, but I don't think you can do that on Google Sites. So what we're going to do instead is just take a screenshot of this part. On a Mac, that's Command-Shift-4. You get these crosshairs and you screenshot that. Oops, let me try again. I do not know what it is on a Chromebook, so research that, how to get a screenshot of that part. So I have a screenshot. Okay, now I'll go back to my portfolio and I'm going to insert a, actually I can just press upload and grab that screenshot I just made. It'll be somewhere else in a Chromebook, but I believe when you press upload, it will take you to it. And then I have to crop it a little bit. So I'm gonna press crop. I'm gonna try to get that edge off that I don't want, like that. That's how I want it, like, maybe like that. Press the check, and then I wanna make it a little smaller. So I'm gonna bring it in about like that. And then I press this to make it be all in the square. I'll move it over. I still need to crop it a little bit. Let me see if I can get that off. And press the check. Now I have a nice Creative Commons license on there. The other thing I want to show you is how to add extra images. So let's say I want another image here to go with my quote. I can either upload an image I took myself, which of course is preferred, or I can press images here and search in my drive, which maybe I have something I've uploaded into my drive, or I can search Google by keyword. So I'm just going to go with books. And then choose one that goes with your quote if it's on your home page, or one that goes with whatever you wrote about if it's on a different page. Just for now, I'm going to pick this one. And you have to make sure you don't need to cite it, or if you do need to cite it, then of course add the attribution. So I'm going to click here to make sure I don't have to cite it. Oops, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. There it is. It says CC 0 public domain, free for commercial use, no attribution required, which means I don't have to cite it. That's what no attribution required means. So I'm in good shape there. If I did have to cite it, I could still use it, but I would have to put image credit and give the person's name somewhere on my site. So let me add that. I'm going to make it a little smaller by dragging it in a little bit. And then what I like to do is move it next to the quote. Hold on, let me just make it stay in there. So I can move this quote over like that, and then I can put this up here. Now I feel like I have to change the, ooh, I don't like how this is cropped a little bit too small. Let me see if I can make it fit. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this part a little bit more than I have time to do in my video, but do what you can to crop out everything but the citation. That's a little better. And then now I don't like this color with this picture, so I'm gonna change the color of my theme. See if I can get a better color to match those flowers, like a purple color. See, that looks a little better, maybe a little bit darker. Maybe like that, that's nice. So make sure you look at the colors and make sure that they go together. And then, so now I have 2 images, and you can do that on all your pages if you have time. The other thing I wanted to mention was on the directions, it says you can add a dedication page and an about the author page if you have time. So that you just do, let me go over here. You press pages and you add those additional pages. So dedication and then about the author. Let me just add a new page, about the author. So I'm going to move this dedication page up so that it's next to my home page. I think that would be the best place for it. And right now it's underneath it, which I could leave it like that, or I can move it over to the left to make sure that it's in the horizontal navigation. The option here, it goes to this. And by the way, you can change the header type to be title only if that's what you prefer. And then you press insert text box and you just say who you dedicate this to. Like you might find in a book. And then for the about the author, or you can put about me if you prefer, same thing. You can change the header type or leave it if you like it like that. Add a text box. And you'd say, remember the about the author, it's very specific type of writing. You write in the third person, use only your first name. So here's the example. John is a 7th grade student. When not studying, he enjoys playing ice hockey. So I would say something like, Amy is a 7th grade English teacher. Something like that. And then I would continue on. And then you can add an image if you want, but it cannot be a photograph of your face. So if you have a Bitmoji or something, you can upload it and put it there, or you can find a drawing, or an illustration's fine, or something that you like. If you want to add an image here, you just press images and insert it from keywords. Okay, so that's fine to do, but just no images of your face. Let me just go back to my home. And if all the changes that you make on your portfolio, you have to press publish, be published. And remember the link that you share, let me see, is here, the publish site. This is the link that you turn in. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen and minimize this. So thank you for watching. You should have your portfolio completely built now. Again, like I've been saying in all of these videos, don't forget to proofread it one final time before you turn it in. All right, thank you very much for watching and happy writing.